Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm recording a class today. It's going to be like our traditional Mondays, which is usually Monday Move. We get in a lot of steps and we use our barbells. Anything that you've got that can replicate this, because we keep it light in weight, but we do a lot of reps, and then we try to concentrate on connecting with our muscles. So that's the class for today. Let me take care of housekeeping and we'll get going. Always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise class, you assume all dangers, hazards, risks of such participation. The exercises I demonstrate can get physically demanding, so if you're unable to safely perform, please modify, do what works for you, and just keep moving. Awesome, check, we got that done. Here we go. Find your space, make sure it's cleared out so you've got room to move north, south, east, and west, and roll those shoulders out. You need to move something, right? So if you haven't done much yet today, try to just work a little something. Let's start at the top with the shoulders. Couple more here. 2 and 1. And then let's roll those shoulders forward now. Open up that space between the shoulder blades right behind you. Woo. 2 more here. Find a nice wide stance so we can work on those hip circles. You're going to take those hips around. Notice how you feel when you come forward and to the side. Back around, forward again. Squeeze those glutes as those hips come forward. Wake them up. We need them all day long. Let's do one more right here. And then let's go the other way. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, 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 scoot. I'm going to need a little stopwatch going, so I'm going to get that set up. Here we go. One more. All right. Shake it out here a little bit. How about something a little different to warm up our hips? And it's going to require a little balance. If balance feels a little unsteady at this morning, perhaps, aha, we're using it anyway. Have your barbell right next to you. I'm going to use it. We'll start with balance on one standing leg, single leg balance. And then we're just going to make small circles, thinking about the direction our knee is pointing here. So I'm just taking my knee up in front, out to the side, little wrap around, and come back. Yeah, there's that balance. Let's do 2 more. Knee up, out, and around. All right, let's pass it to the other side. Get that balance going here. We bend the leg, knee is up front, out to the side, take it around. 3, 2, 1. Let's pass this back and we're going to go in reverse. I'll show you how that looks. All we got to do is bend the leg at the knee again. This time, press back behind you, out to the side, and then pull it up and through. Try that again. Press behind, out, pulling through. One more. Press, open, pull it through. You know where we're headed. Last one this side here. Bend the knee, press back, open out, bring it around, back, out, and around. One more. Press it back, out, pull it through, and pedal it out. Great job, you guys. Let's get our breath work taken care of. I want to find a place for my barbell. Wrap the rib cage here. We're being deliberate about where we bring the breath in. So let's start by bringing it right down the front of the abdominals. In through the nose. Exhale as if you're blowing out birthday candles. Make a little noise, it sounds like the breeze. Second one here, try to feel like you're getting wider equally on both sides of the rib cage. In and out. Your third one is to send toward the back side now. So fill the back with that full breath. Exhale. Let's change our hand position, bring it toward the front. And this helps me really feel like I'm getting the most full breath I've taken yet today. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's try to keep that going. We're going to use the rest of the body here. Draw that breath in and out. We've got two more. Release. And last one. Let it go. And relax those shoulders. Let's work on our spine. Start at the bottom of our spine, right where the tailbone is. We're going to activate the glutes here. Your stance about hip width apart. You want to tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, exhale and finish it off. We'll do it again. We've got 5 more. So what we do here is tuck under, squeeze. You're setting up the foundation of your entire spinal column here. So we want to be really strong, set it up well, tuck and squeeze. Here we go. 3, tuck under, fire up the glutes. 2, tuck and squeeze. Last one, tuck and squeeze. Great job. Let's go all the way up now. So we're going to draw the arms right up next to the side of our head. Here they are, but then relax the shoulders. No tension building here. And then we're going to take a hold of one wrist. So we're going to go over into a side bend. Let's start with a deep breath in and reach long toward the ceiling. As you exhale, reach it over. We'll repeat that again. It's long and length. And side bend. And one more. Reach. And over. We're going to go to the other side, taking a hold of this other wrist. And just take a minute here to make sure your knees are soft. We don't want to lock those knees out, so keeping them soft is where we want to be. We again reach long and over. Here's 2. Oh, this feels good. And last one. Reach long, extend over. Separating the hands. We'll pause right here at shoulder height. Now I'm going to ask you to find a little rotation. Your middle back here is responding to this movement. Be patient. If it doesn't feel like you're getting very far, maybe you haven't done this yet today. So we'll give it a couple more and you'll start to progress. One more. Excellent. Just let those arms come down to your side. Maybe add a couple shoulder rolls here. We're going to set up for our cervical work. So that means that the shoulders are going to get in a nice position so that we can rotate our head. I'm going to extend my arms out nice and long in front. And then articulating this shoulder work means we're going to take the shoulders up to our ears. Now send it out front. Lower. And then pull them back again, pinching between the shoulder blades. We'll do it again. Up, out, down, pull back. Let's do the same pattern in reverse. Send them out nice and low, pull them up, pull back, and down. We got one more. Out, up, pulling back, settling them down. And keeping them down from the ears is our goal. We'll just let those arms float. And rotation here of the head means we're just gonna look over the right side and over to the left. This one again, if we haven't maybe looked around too much today, don't ask too much yet. It'll come on its own. 2 more. And last set. Pausing here, looking forward, draw the chin up to the ceiling and down to the chest. This one too, just enough range, giving you a little open space, taking it up to the chest. And last one, to the chest. Find that pause here. We're gonna tilt now. So ear is gonna go closer to one shoulder. I'm gonna pay attention. Try to resist this shoulder from coming up and just leaving it nice and level. Other side. This one too, we can start out with a little range, but then as we get a few more in, I bet you find a little more. Final one here. And pause. Now you're going to take that head out toward me, extend the neck, and pull it back like a double chin. 3, 2, and 1. It's a turtle. Roll your shoulders out. Working more now with the entire spine, we're going to go into cat and cow. You can do that from the floor on all fours, or if you want to join me in standing, I'm going to place my hands here to the top of my thighs. Starting at the bottom, we tuck that tailbone, round the spine up to the ceiling. Now I'm separating my shoulder blades and putting a little pressure into my thighs, tucking the chin. And then reverse, meaning I take my tailbone up, my belly's going to the floor now, and I'm going to start to gaze up to the ceiling, extending through the chest and the neck. Flowing back and forth from cat to cow. We've got 2 more. I like to exhale here and then draw breath in as I go into cow. 1 more. Finding neutral spine means that we don't have any roundness. So no dip, no roundness. We're just in a nice straight flat back. And I'm pulling my abs in as if I'm wearing a brace right around my midsection. Locking that in. Now I take the hand behind my head and we're going back to twisting at the waist. You're going to bring the elbow to the floor, feel that twist, and then follow it up to the other side. Again, nice and slow. That range of motion is going to come. 1 more. And up. Find your neutral spine again, lock it in. The brace is here. And then we'll take the hand to the other side of the head. Other hand to the head. Huh. You knew what I meant. Under. Last one. Up we go. And then let's come out of this, being deliberate, stack our spine, tuck underneath, squeezing those glutes for a solid foundation, up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Get the shoulders are relaxed. Here we go. We need a water break. Check, we've got some warm up in. We'll do a little bit more here. Since we're gonna be on our feet with a lot of steps, let's make sure our feet are ready for it. Just take a moment here, wiggle your toes in your shoes, scrunch your toes up, try to get some sock in and underneath your toes there. So scrunch them up, squeeze, and then extend the toes out, flatten your shoes. Let's do that 3 more times. Squeeze the toes, extend, Squeeze them again. Extend them flat. And squeeze again. That's it. Now, if I put rockers underneath our shoes, like a rocking chair, those kind of rockers, let's find and challenge our balance by being on those rockers. I'm going to send my hips back, trying to get myself to come to my heels. Yeah, you may trigger a little balance activity here. And then pull my hips forward, I come to my toes. Think about rocking back. Hang on to it. And forward. It's always hardest in the front of this, you know, the first parts of it. Then your balance comes. So keep it going. Back and forth. 15 more seconds of this one, guys. Back and forth. If you're feeling pretty confident, go ahead and zip right up to those toes. 3, 2, and 1. As long as we're talking about this rocking motion, we're going to be in our heels, lifting our toes up. It's called dorsiflexion, and I want you to walk like that. Use your arms, they'll help you balance, but please take it forward and take a few steps in reverse. Even maybe make a little bit of a circle in the area you've got, but keep the toes up. You really want to work through the front part of that ankle. We're trying to give some tone there. We're trying to really strengthen so that we avoid any foot drop. 3, 2, and 1. Just flatten it out for a moment. I want you to dig out your high heels from the back of the closet, bring them out, put them on, and we come up tall. Here we go again. Take your arms with you. You're up on your tiptoes, right through the ball of the foot. Feel that strength through the ankle and the calf. Keep it going. We've got about 10 seconds. How about forward and back? 3, 2, and our last one. Can you lower yourself, just hovering the heel above the floor? Like I put a piece of paper under your heel. It's like it's barely noticeable. Or maybe it's the quiet baby walk, like you're coming past the baby's bedroom and you don't want to wake them up. You don't have to be on total tiptoe, but you've got a lot of weight into the ball of the foot. Give me a few more here. We'll do one more round of all 3. In 3, 2, 1, settle back to your heels, pick your toes up, and give me that dorsiflexion. Walk, walk, walk. Yes, maybe it's like being on ice and you don't want to slip. I don't know if I'd recommend a heel walk though. But you're using your upper body for balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go up to the heels. Reach tall and give it a walk. Striking that catwalk. If you want to challenge it even more, put yourself on a balance beam and try to go deliberately down the row. How about backwards? You feel your ankles now. You feel your calves. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember, we're going to hover. The heels are just slightly above the floor. And now try to keep that and walk. Probably would be a pretty silent walk, wouldn't it? You can slow it down to keep that hover. We're just hovering above the floor. Our heel is not there, but it's just slight, right? Just a slight piece of paper underneath. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Roll the shoulders. I need to activate some of the upper body here. Find a horse stance that we can hang on to with the lower body. So it's been activated. Let's keep it that way. I feel like I've got probably wider than shoulder width for sure. And I'm over my horse, squeeze my glutes, squeeze my inner thighs so I stay on. From here, we have Y's and W's. So those palms are out facing me. Reaching here is a Y. Bending the elbows is a W, and you squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's put it on repeat. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. That's it. Rather than counting down today, I'm going to watch that clock for us. 15 more seconds. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Pinching the shoulder blades. right where the spine is. You know where that's at. 3, 2, and 1. Send your arms out. We'll stay in horse stance. The arms are extended nice and long, right? And here we go. Extend, pull under. I'm gonna even turn to the side so you see how those arms extend. Squeeze, keeping them close to your rib cage. Those arms just brush alongside the rib cage. That's it. Don't fall off your horse either. You gotta squeeze yourself to that horse, inner thighs, the glutes. Give me 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll these shoulders out. I think we're ready to kick it up a notch. So grab a little sip of water because we've got a pattern of where we get all our steps, right? And then we've got the work that we use our barbell for. Here we go. V step. V step is first. What that means is you're tracing a V out in front of you. If you've never seen it before, just follow me, you'll catch right on. I'm gonna start with my left leg. So it's out to a wide stance, back and narrow. Now the feet are together. Out wide, back narrow. There it is, wide, narrow. We're in here for 30 seconds. Give it a little tempo. Stay light on your feet, give it a little tempo, and you can also incorporate arms. That's gonna bring the heart rate up. They go with the feet, up and down. Reach up and back. That's it. We're here about 6 more seconds. Then I spin it up. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna ask you for 2 steps. Really pick up your feet and take them side to side. If you want to add a little mini squat, that means you've kind of got a nice bend in the knees, squeeze your glutes. But remember, you've got 2 logs lined up side to side, and you want to get over both. No tripping. Pick those feet up. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, other side, V step. So now it's left. That's it. I don't take us right from one right V step to the left. I give something for our brain to get a little release. We could do it though. You're halfway there here. And would you believe I got 3 more activities for us. So our cardio bursts today are 3 minutes long. I tell you that now because you're already halfway through. 3, 2, 1, leg sweeps. That means you're going to extend a leg out to the heel and then use your arms to make a nice big circle. You get a nice stretch down the back of the leg and even a stretch through the back. I think this one feels good, but notice you're going to get a little breathy. It will take that heart rate and shoot it right up there. 3, 2, we've got modified jumping jacks. I'm keeping you moving today. It's a Monday move. So your modified jumping jack means that you've got both the right arm and leg and the left arm and leg out to the side. And if by all means you want to go full board, bring it on. It's up to you. You have 8 seconds. I'll go back to modified. And our last one, modified burpees. Hang on, you can do this. We reach now long and long, little dip and to the toes. Reach, reach, dip, toes. Reach, reach, dip, toes. Think about trying to undecorate your Christmas tree with those reaches. You're getting to the top of the tree. Yay, you did it. 5, 4, 3, 2, march it out. Find your dumbbell. Oh, barbell, barbell. Make sure it's a long one. We're going back to that horse stance. Let's kick the legs into gear here. So, and this is always an option if you want to stand just in a nice wide stance, that works too. I'll be here with you. Bicep curls, we keep it simple. My hands and palms are facing you. Rep it out. What does that mean? It means we just don't think about it in terms of weight or how heavy. We think about connecting with this muscle. The muscle we're using right here, squeeze. Keep it going. It's very light, but we're concentrating on good form, staying up nice and tall, and then really feeling for our bicep. Pump, pump. The blood is coming through. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep that barbell chest level, turn our grip around, and press to the ceiling. This is called shoulder press. Pressing up. When it's up toward the ceiling, I can still see it. So it's not coming up the top of my head. See how directionally it's out in front of my head, both at the bottom and the top of the range of motion. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, join me here. We're going to take and bring that behind us, and we get little pulses for our triceps. So now my palms face away from me, and I'm pushing this barbell back like it's a wall behind me. The back of your upper arm, that's what we're working on. So those are the 3 we're going to keep, those 3 exercises, but triceps, I'm going to ask us to hold an extra 15 seconds. The other 2 got 30 seconds each. This one gets 45. And that's because our triceps sometimes get forgotten, and we just need to work them a little more. Guess what? You only have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. It's barbells time to go down. We need sips of water, and we go right back to the footwork. Here's the challenge. We got to remember the sequence. I'm going to go with a right-sided V-step. Here it is. Reach and back. Now listen for your steps. If you're hearing yourself, try to back that off. Try to make them as quiet as you can be. That'll keep you light on your feet. We've got about 10 seconds here. Hang on to it. You're going to get that breathy feeling, and that's okay. 3, 2, 1. I just put those logs down again, and now you got to get up and over them. Up and over. Again, this one, challenge yourself. Can you make the foot as quiet as possible? Maybe just a little tap. You just want to avoid that big thud, because you're going to keep yourself light on your feet. 8 seconds here. We go to that other V-step in 3, 2, 1. Here it is, left side. Back to checking on your sound. Are you keeping it light? I bet you are. Woo! If you need a little break, take it. Take a pause, come right back. Pause and breathe in through the nose. Exhale like you're blowing out those candles. Here it is. Now I've got my challenge. Oh, leg sweeps, here they are. Sweep it under. There's always that momentary lapse where I go, do I remember what I put after that? It's good for my brain. Now I know this one's a recording, but I'd be looking at all of you going, what's next? What's next? Can you remember? We've got 8 seconds to remember. It's that jumping jack. You can modify it if you want. 3, 2, and 1. Here it is. It's only 30 seconds, so if you want to take up the intensity, it's a short burst. Reach, left and right. And you could do a couple both ways. You don't have to pick one. You have options. 10 seconds. I like to put those modified burpees at the end, because then we're almost done. 3, 2, 1. You know, reach, reach, down and up, reach. That's it. Woo! You might even have to decorate your Christmas tree with a little hop to get to some of those higher ornaments, right? That's when I go, what was I thinking putting it here? Or how did I get it there anyway? 8 seconds. Whoops. Reach. This will be my last one. And up. Barbell. We need it. Horse stance. Check. 30 seconds. Bring that barbell up toward the chest, using your biceps, pulling in. Woo, great work, you guys. You're probably feeling a little breathless. It's okay, we're gonna finish this off and take a little break. You got 10 seconds here. And chest press is, oh, not chest press, shoulder press. Shoulders, Nicole. 3, 2, it starts here. Turn your grip around and rep out toward the ceiling. So those shoulders are getting nice and warm. They're probably past warm. You're still riding your horse, squeezing your inner thighs, squeezing your glutes. You know the game, you know the gig. 5 seconds here. And then we go a little longer for our triceps. 3, 2, 1. Take it behind. You can keep that horse stance, or I'm going to take just a nice wide stance and press back. I really want to think here about squeezing the tricep, making the tricep do the work. Push away. Yeah. This one's a little longer, remember, so we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Keep it going. You can even walk a little. I don't mind that. I need to do that. We've got 12 seconds. Then we'll set this barbell down. And let's do one more round. Let's do it. Let's just get all those steps in. 3, 2, and 1. But the break comes first. Setting it down. Water, water. Okay, let's do it. Shake it out. Your heart rate's up, you're warm, you're good. Let's just get this one all in there. Right-sided V-step in 3, 2, 1. Here it goes. It's our last 3 minutes of cardio. Check on your steps. You're keeping them light. Think light right through the crown of your head. That's it. Reach long. You can always take the arms out if this is getting to be too much and keep them behind your back, which is kind of an overall different feeling anyway. Here's the last part, last one. Now the logs are right here. Get those feet up and over. Back to the other side. I like to use my arms for this one. It helps me feel lighter, but if you want to try without, give it a try. Then there's more leg work. Notice that? You've got 10 seconds. Ooh. Upper body's there for a reason. Use it. Okay, let's go back. And you've got V-step, other side. Here it is. Play around with that. Bring the upper body in. Take it out. Back and forth. Keeping those steps light. 15 seconds. Let's drop the arms. Let's see what happens. Out and back. What's on deck? Leg sweeps. Here we go. Take the leg out. Roll the arms. Big circles. Reach. Flex that foot. Make it a nice little dynamic stretch. Why not? You've earned it. Your body's warm. Those muscles want that now. 10 seconds. That's it. Then we're in our last minute. Here's those jumping jacks. Right here, we go out. Tapping side to side. It's your last chance for a burst if you want to take it to the top and give me some jumping jacks. Remember, you got options. What if you did 4 and 4? That makes that 30 seconds go right by fast. Now there's only 5 seconds left. And then we finish with the burpees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reach. Down low and to your toes. Here's your other option. Jump. Only if it works for you. If not, you're getting the same work. Stay low, go to the toes. Woo. And reach. Reach. 5 seconds. We do have our barbell work right here and next. Grab that barbell. Oh, lots of work. Get on that horse and rip out those bicep curls. Try to connect mind and muscle. You're squeezing. Even though this doesn't weigh much, but a few ounces, pretend it was about 20 pounds. You had to get whatever it was from the low to the high. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and we keep it here. Reverse our grip, press up. Raise the roof, right? Here it is, shoulder press. Ooh. Heart rates are probably still on the upper side. And then we're gonna taper off after this. 5 more seconds. We finish with those triceps in 3, 2, 1. That means the bar is behind. And why not take a little stroll with this? Continue to press, continue to connect with that tricep, really pushing behind. But why not stroll just a little bit? This is the last exercise. When we finish here, I'm going to direct us into just a march to really kind of settle our heart rates, bringing them down. 5 more seconds. Great, great work. 3, 2, and take it down. Can you just find a nice march? Ooh, yeah, back to that march. How about a little forward and back? Forward and back. We'll call it the shakeout, right? Back, forward, and back, making it smaller yet. Heel taps out front. Arms are just settling at our side. Heart rates are coming down. Nose breath. In through the nose. Out like you're blowing out your candles. 2 more just like that. In. And out. 1 more. And out. Let's quiet the feet. Let's do 3 breaths, very much like that, similar to that, and use the body like this. Breathe it in, big balloon, and let it go. 2. Release. And 1. And let it go. I'm going to kind of shake my arms out here a little bit, getting a water break in, and then we are into full cool down. Head to toe. Those leg sweeps, they were like a dynamic sort of exercise because we felt that little bit of a stretch. Let's go to that stretch. You're going to extend that one leg, whatever you prefer, out long. Now really bring the toes up here. So if they're down low, can you bring them up? And now pulling out of your hips, take a nice deep breath in and hinge over that leg, trying to find that nice stretch that'll come right down the leg, all the way through the calf. You want to add a little reach with that arm. It can intensify this a little bit. Going back to your nice deep breaths. Let's get a full one in here. Exhale. Next inhale, pick your torso up with it. Exhale and bring your feet underneath you. Pedal it out, march it up. We'll go to the other side. Extend. Inhale. Exhale as we find that hinge. The stretch creeps right down the back of the leg. An extended arm kind of adds to it, doesn't it? Hold it here. And then with your next inhale, take it and lift. And the feet come back underneath. Great work. We'll go back to lower body in a moment, but let's stretch here through the shoulders. These can get tight just with that cardio work too. So here we are. Inhale. And if you exhale and try to bring that long arm in a little closer, you can feel that added stretch all the way through back of the shoulder, the middle back. Our backs are very busy when we're in all that cardio. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to the other side. Long arm gets a catch. Inhale. Exhale, and can you come in a little closer, find that stretch? And then continue your deep breaths. One more. And release here. Great work. Let's open our hip flexors. When we're doing all that cardio work, we are getting a nice sort of pound. I don't think that's the right word I want to use there, but our hip flexors are doing a lot. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to take my leg behind because I'm opening the front of this hip. Tuck my tailbone. My toe is what's on the floor, not my heel, my toe. And now I'm just going to activate this by bending both knees a little bit while I keep that scoop underneath. Scoop those hips underneath, the tailbone is tucked. And then I like to think about that breath traveling right down the front of my hip. We've got time for one more. Let's do another breath. Putting a little bit different spin on this, let's extend that leg long now. My heel is looking to reach to the floor, and I'm shifting my weight over that front leg. Now I'm getting a calf stretch. This thigh is lit up, right? It's working. We'll treat it right in just a few seconds here. 3, 2, 1, pushing off, shake those legs out, pedal them out. Everything to the other side. So again, it's the back leg for the hip opener on the front side here. We tuck our tailbone. You notice the knee bends right away. I'm on the toe, and now lowering my whole trunk, bending the knees, keeping that tuck, breathing in here. This is the stretch that can be done on a chair too. And we do that in the stretch class pretty often. So if you prefer to take it there, you know you can do that. Now let's extend that back leg so it's nice and long. The heel starts to settle toward the floor. I'm going to give the rest of my body weight to the forward leg. And now I'm getting a nice stretch all the way down to the calf, even the heel. Right? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that torso, pedal your feet beneath you. Another place that we can trap some tension even during workout is the neck. We're just going to find a comfortable stance and then tip that right ear over to the same shoulder, the right shoulder. I like a little added weight by just gently placing my hand on my head. And then I use the opposite arm to reach for an imaginary box. That's what I think of, pushing that box down. 3, 2, taking the hand away, pause, and tilt to the other side. Same setup. And reach. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish it off with one breath in together. Here it is. Take it in and out. Check it off. Your Monday move, and if you did this on another day, that's perfect. But it is typically what we usually do on a Monday. So happy Monday or Tuesday. Have a great week. Thanks, everybody.